Hey guys, it's Andy. So I'm coming to you today because I want to finish my I don't like. I got tagged in this video I think last week, and I did one while I was at work, but I'm not going to do it while I'm at work. I'm going to do it before I go to work. Excuse me. So when I first got tagged, I was like, I only like a couple. I only don't like a couple of things. And after I was done making that video, I started thinking, I'm like, I wonder if there's some more shit I don't like. So the more I started thinking about it, I was like, oh yeah, I don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. I was like, damn, I'm a complainer. But I'm gonna come to y'all. I have quite a few, so I'm gonna try to be quick with it. So here we go. Number uno, I cannot stand it. I don't like that shit. When I'm cleaning the kitchen, okay, and it's basically completely done, and all I have to do is like sweep the floor or mop or turn the dishwasher on, something like that where it's just very minor, somebody gotta bring their ass in the kitchen and do what? Either eat or get a glass of water. What? Why didn't you come do that before I started cleaning all this shit up? And when our kitchen's dirty, it's dirty. So I'm like, number two, yeah, that's that ish I don't like. You need to get your ass up beforehand and get whatever you're gonna get before I get in that kitchen. Because when I'm in cleaning mode, that means I'm in cleaning mode. And if you come and interrupt that, I'm gonna be pissed at you. Okay, number two, gas prices. That's that ish I don't like. Gas is like, it went down. It was basically $6 damn a gallon here in Sacramento. I think the highest it was like 5 something, but right now it's at $4.45. That shit is not the business, and that's that ish I do not like. I'm gonna need you to get GetYourLife.com. Okay. This is another thing I don't like. Rude and loud ass neighbors. That's that ish I do not like. Okay, so if it's, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm not sweating it. But when it starts getting to like Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and you trying to fix your car on the property and you're not even supposed to be doing that anyway, and all I hear is clink, 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 in the dead of morning, I don't want to hear that ish. That is certified to get your ass whooped. I don't play that. Okay, so another thing I don't like. Since I went natural, obviously you have to go through the steps in order to grow your hair out, right? So you encounter a lot of different people, and some of them may even be your friends, close family. Oh my Lord. Why do people like to put their hands in your hair? That is just nasty. I don't know where your hands been. That's that ish I don't like. Don't touch my hair. Admire from a distance. Don't be like, oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so thick. No, get your hands out of... Okay. Another thing I do not like. Now, this might be minor to y'all, but it's major to me. I do not like when I cannot find my shoes in the morning so I can go to work. I cannot stand that. I keep my shoes. I have a bunch of heels and they're in bags, and then I've got a wicker box with a top on it that has my shoes in it, like my everyday wear shoes. Okay, I cannot stand that shit when it's at the bottom of the basket. Oh, I don't like that. Especially if I'm running late. That's just not the business. Okay. Another thing I don't like. When solicitors walk their ass up to your apartment or to your front door and you got a sign that says no soliciting? Really? If I pre-warned you and said no solicitors allowed or do not solicit, why would your ass knock on my door? I don't care if you're a Jehovah's Witness or if you were little Susie selling candy bars. Don't do that. Don't come knocking on my door, because I don't like that. That's certified to get shot. I don't like that. Okay, another thing I do that I like and I can't stand it. I can't say none of them, so I'm gonna say that for all of them. I do not like when kids are looking hella ratchet and their parents is looking hella fly. I cannot stand that to the max. Why do you have Lil Craig and Lil Bon Qui looking hella nasty, nose snotting, pamper all half the ass because it's full? Why? Oh Lord Jesus. And mama got on Jimmy Choo's and got a Coach bag, real Coach at that. Coach bag, hair weave to her booty, till she got that good Indian Remy. I'm like, that's not cool. Why your baby looking like that and you looking fly? It should be reciprocal. You are a reflection of your child, right? Exactly. Okay. Another thing I don't like goes along with kids. I do not like when I go to the grocery store and you are cussing your kids out in public. That is not necessary, people. We went to grocery outlet like 2 weeks ago, and this mother cussed this boy out. I felt so bad for him. I was like, see, that's why kids be going off killing their parents, because they be disrespecting them in public, acting a fool. She used all kind of MFs. Like, she was dropping them. And I felt so bad for him. Lord Jesus. Anyway. I do not like being hungry. I can stand being hungry, but when I'm past that point and I'm starting to get the shakes, that's the ish I do not like. Either I don't have time to grab something, or I forgot my lunch at home, or I don't know, I don't have the money. Whatever the case is, I don't like being hungry. I always keep a bunch of snacks around me, like, you know, like the Special K bars and stuff that I can pop in my mouth that'll satisfy some part of me, so I'm not, you know, getting the shakes. But that usually happens when I don't eat. That's that shit I don't like. Okay. Moving on. Another thing I do not like. You partying, you at the club, you having a good time, right? You just getting it in, right? And then some little nasty ass girl next to you grabs your wrist to hold on for balance. What kind of shit is that? You need to hold on to the person that you dancing with. We went to the club not too long ago. Maybe about 2 months ago, because we don't normally go all the time. But me and my wife were dancing. We were having a good old time, blah, blah, blah. And some little nasty thing grabbed my wife's wrist and started like dancing. I was like, is she holding on to your wrist? She was like, yeah. And I was like, get your head off my wife. What's wrong with you? Don't know you like that. And then on top of that, I hate club fights. I hate club fights. That shit is so not necessary. Why do you have to fight in a club? You know you're going to get kicked out anyway, so take that shit to the street. You ruin everybody's night when girls start fighting, when dudes start fighting. That's just not the business. Not the business at all. That is, okay. Another thing. Now, y'all might not like me because of this comment, but I really don't care. I'm just voicing my opinion. I do not like that I can go to my grocery store, or I can go to Walmart, or I can go to Target, or whatever, and somebody on welfare that use them EBT cards can pay for alcohol and cigarettes. I don't like that shit. That's that shit I do not like. First of all, that shit is coming out of my tax money for somebody who this is the people I'm talking about, like, don't work. They like third generation on welfare and don't feel like working. These are the motherfuckers I'm talking about. Not the ones who have a drink now and then, whatever. This, and I can't decipher obviously who's who, but just in my mind, these are the motherfuckers I do not like. I'm spending my money on you partying up, getting cigarettes, buying hella alcohol. I'm gonna leave that one alone. But that's the ish I do not like. They need to start drug testing these motherfuckers out here in California, I'm telling you. Because some of them are doing a little bit more than smoking cigarettes and drinking alcohol. Alright. Number 12. Wow. Another thing I do not like is, and this is part of the reason why I don't go no more. You go to the nail salon and the lady or the guy, whoever it is doing your nails, and you tell them when something's wrong. Be like, oh, you know what? Can you follow that a little bit more, you know, on the side, because it's going into my nail bed or whatever. And then all of a sudden, they start speaking a language, and you be like, are you talking about me? A lot of people, we so suspicious when that shit happen, because it's a foreign language, and we don't know what the hell they saying all of a sudden after you didn't ask them that they messed up, can they fix it? So I was like, can you fix this? You know, it's kind of going into my nail bed and it kind of hurts. Or maybe soak it off and redo it. Whatever you can, just to make sure that it's straight, because it does hurt. It does hurt. Now all of a sudden, oh, you so pretty. Speak English. Don't play us. Alright. This is another thing I do not like. So let me explain this before I say it. Okay. So, certain things that like are in my household, I cannot buy in the store. I have to buy them online, right? And matter of fact, let me show you so there's no confusion. Okay, so products like this I'm about to show you, I can only buy online. I cannot buy them in the store because it's just not a I guess a national distribution where you can get it everywhere. But this is called Excess Energy Drinks. I've been drinking these for almost 6 years. And I love them to death. They're really good. They're no carbs, no sugar. They're just a really good energy drink. You cannot buy these in the store. You have to get connected with somebody who's in a business. And there's only 8 calories in each bottle. And then they can buy it for you, or you can be a part of their team and buy it for yourself. Okay. So, long story short, my wife and I went on vacation. And we had someone house sit for us because we were gone for about a week and a half, right? I had maybe six or 8 of these, right? Why come back home and they was all gone? I was hella mad. And usually they come in a pack of 12. And they're $26 for the case. They're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. But I'm willing to pay them because I really love Excess. So they're $26, and then it's like $5, $6 for shipping. So on top of that, it's what, $30 for 12 of these? You know what I mean? I was hot when I came home, and none of my drinks were there. That's the ish I do not like. Okay, if I'm asking you to house sit from me, that does not mean that you go up and eat my food. That's what that means. That means you're supposed to sit and watch the house. You can sit and watch TV, especially if we're paying you and we're giving you money. That means you take your ass out, go get something to eat, and come back. That does not mean eat my food. And if that's the case, then you need to explain that when I ask you to house sit from me. Be like, hey, I don't have any money. Can I do this? Can I, make a couple meals a night? Then I could say, yes, here's what we've got. Because we plan our meals, so that we don't have overages, meaning like buying the same thing. So we try to be spot on every single month, and we try not to go over budget, just because we're planning for something. So if I come home and before I left, I went to the store and bought three or four rolls of ground beef, and I bought some turkey breast. That does not mean that your ass can mess with my meal plan and take 2 ground beefs and a half of chicken breast. I'm not feeling that. I know some of y'all may think that's selfish, but hey, we got kids. We ain't got time for all that. Okay, we plan our meals out so that we know what we're doing, what we're spending every single month. It's called budgeting. So when people come over and mess that up, it pisses me off. Now, obviously, if we're throwing a dinner for somebody, that doesn't count. We know that ahead of time. But that's that shit I do not like. Do not house sit and eat up all my food. That's certified to get your throat chopped. Now, another thing I do not like. When we're sitting in the movie theater and people are doing this. What the fuck? No. Stop clapping. That's so annoying. Why are you clapping? All of a sudden we started going to the movies and that's like the thing to do. Like when there's a try-off, everyone's clapping. What? At the end of the movie, everybody's clapping. What? Come on. That just baffles me. I don't know why I don't like that, but that's just getting on my nerves. Another thing I don't like. I do not like mosquitoes. I'm highly allergic to them, so I don't like their ass. They love me apparently. I got that sweet blood, but I hate mosquitoes. That's the ish I do not like. I can deal with spiders, other insects. I can deal with snakes. I don't like to deal with snakes, but I will deal with them. All the other stuff. If you let a mosquito in the house, it's gonna be me and you, because I don't play that, and I swell really bad when I get bit by a mosquito. Last thing I do not like. I had to put the little neck roll in there too. I do not like when people mispronounce my name. All that shit drives me insane. My name is Andrella. A-N-D-R-E-L-L-A. It's not that complicated, okay? I get Cinderella, Angelica, Andrea, Angela, Umbrella. I get the most craziest shit. Cinderella. I think I already said that. Chandrella. I'm like, it's not difficult. If you would listen to what I say, you could reciprocate what I just said. Andrella. Andrella. Andrelia? There is no I in my name. GetYourLife.com. Andrella. I hate when people mispronounce my name. And then act like I didn't say, this is Andrella. Oh, Sharella? There's no S in my name either. Get Your Life. It is not that hard. I cannot stand when people mispronounce my name and then blatantly say something else, trying to make it their own. I'm like, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. I cannot stand that. If I think of anything else with that ish I do not like, then I will make a video. But I gotta get finished getting ready for work, throw on my shoes and my coat and be out. It is, I think it has officially hit winter because it's raining, and I love the rain. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I love the smell of wet pavement. So I don't know why, I just do. Wet pavement from the rain smells so good. It's very crisp. Yeah, so I'm excited that it finally started raining. I think it started yesterday. Yeah, it started yesterday. Sunday was the breast cancer walk at the Capitol, and it was amazing. I had such a good time going to that. We walked 5 miles in downtown Sacramento, and it was really, it was a nice little breeze, but it wasn't too bad. And it was really cool because they had like these tents set up, and like they gave out snacks like apples and bananas, granola bars and fruit snacks, and then of course all the sponsors, so like Blue Shield, Sutter Health, of course representatives from the American Cancer Society were there. They all had their own individual booths and, you know, raffled off prizes and all this other great stuff. So I saw a lot of the people that I know that were there, so I was really thankful that a lot of people came out and supported breast cancer awareness, and that we definitely need to help find a cure for that, because it's killing a lot of women. And I know a couple of women right now that actually have breast cancer. So I'm praying that we find a cure as soon as possible, just because we're losing a lot of more women. And I don't know the statistics, but I know that the diagnosis of breast cancer in women have jumped in the last 5 years. That's extremely quick. That a lot of women are being diagnosed with breast cancer. It's either actually in their breast, or it started off as breast cancer and moved somewhere else. So I'm really praying that we find a cure as soon as possible. What else? I will be coming to you somewhere in the next maybe next week, doing hair updates and some product reviews. But other than that, I love you all. Have a beautiful day. Today is October the 23rd. Halloween is next week. So I'm celebrating like I'm going somewhere. But I like Halloween, so. But anyway, love you all. Smooches. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.